Okay, let's have a look at Challenge 7A. Oh, this is a tough one. This is saying we should kill the enemy wizard with magic sword. And we're already equipped with heroic body gear, which makes us quite punchy. And we've got an armory staff type, so we'll it's likely we might be able to stack magic swords, or we'll have magic bow and magic shield and stuff like that, because those spells match the armory staff type. We've also got 2 Valor talismans that it say will help greatly, but I'm not entirely convinced, having played this a few times before. But it says I must deal the killing blow to the enemy wizard with a magic sword. The enemy wizard's way over here and has lots and lots of mana sprites, and the spider's mega, which is a decent mega spell, and lots of creatures as well. It's got a creature staff. Also a guardian totem, which will help keep the creatures alive, and a fountain of life, and a bloodless totem. So both of these will make the creatures stronger and more likely to survive, as will the fountain of life. So I think the best way to play this is to be super aggressive, so that the enemy wizard doesn't get the chance to get the creatures out. The talismans it was talking about, we have the multi-attack talisman, which means that if we were surrounded by enemy creatures, attacking one of them will automatically attack all of the other enemy creatures as well. And I think this will work quite well in lore mode. And the retaliate talisman similarly means that if we're attacked, we'll automatically attack back again. Or in fact, if any creature adjacent to us attacks anything, even if it attacks another creature, we'll get a strike at it. So I think what I'm going to do is move to here to collect this sprite, and then teleport 1, 2, all the way over to here, because we're out of attack range, and it only costs 10 mana. And this should deny the enemy wizard at least this sprite, and it may want to retreat over here. Actually, let's see. 1, 2. Maybe if it's feeling aggressive, it'll move towards here and then retreat towards the spots. Let's see how we get on. So because we're playing an AI enemy, it gets free activations of some of its active talismans at the start of the turn. That's what we were seeing there. So it's picked up this sprite and cast a Manticore. Manticore's quite bad news. But we're not going to worry about it too much. What we're going to do is collect a second mana sprite in our second turn, so we have a ton of mana now. And we're going to cast I think a mount of some kind is what we need, and a fairly fast one. So if I had a Pegasus, I would go for that, but I don't, so I'm going to cast a unicorn, I think. Because I don't think we're going to need to fly. The unicorn was cheaper. Because it's a fairly flat and gapless map. Okay, well we can at least deny this sprite by covering it with our wizard. Okay, I think we can probably kill this outright actually. If we use our magic attack to weaken it. We're going to lose the unicorn, but I guess that is what it is. We should perhaps have cast a fake. That's dead. The enemy wizard can only bolt to here, which is the purple radius plus a movement of 2. And the lion can't reach our wizard, although it can reach the unicorn, and probably will. But at least we have this sprite covered. Vampire is fairly bad news. So because we have full health, and our opponent doesn't have a ton of magic power, they can't kill us outright, I think, with a bolt. Yeah, we have a defense of 50, so they're not going to kill us outright with a bolt. So I'm going to cast my Divine Sword now, which I'm going to need to We're not going to use Vine. I'll burn that so I can cast my Divine Sword. We're going to kill this lion. Killing with the wizard gets us a little bit of extra mana. Let's see, how much do we need for Retaliate? 45. Wow, that's perhaps not going to happen then this turn. So the vampire is going to kill my unicorn for sure, and the enemy wizard may follow up with something. But I would hope with my Divine Sword that I can sort this vampire out. Not quite. Maybe, however, it will. We don't need Chaos Shift. So it looks like I can almost kill it, so if I stack a regular sword on top, that's probably going to do the job. Yep. So that's the end of that. Again, normally I would stay out of bolt range, but I want to play quite aggressively. And a bolt can't kill my wizard at this point, it can only injure me. So I'm going to move ahead. Okay, so I lost my shield and Pegasus, which is a shame, but it's not the end of the world by any stretch. This skeleton's not a problem, so I'm going to move to here. Or I can't be punched. And I'm going to use Lore Shift to help get this Pegasus out in the next turn. And then once I have Pegasus, and I already have my sword, I think the enemy wizard is probably doomed. I'm in blob range here, actually, which is perhaps not super smart. 1, 2, 3. So if I back off to here and get my Pegasus, I'll be in a pretty good position to attack next turn. Okay, so this is why I wanted the Pegasus. I have a huge amount of movement, so I'm just going to ignore this skeleton. What does my talisman get me? This is a mana bind. This is yeah, a mana bind talisman. So I can activate it to gain mana based on various conditions, and this one gives me more mana the more the Law Chaos imbalance is pushed in one direction or the other. So it only gives me 8 mana points at the moment, so I don't really feel like it's worth having. I'm going to stack another sword this turn because it's free. And next turn, if I have to, if I do get blobbed, now that I'm mounted, I can just step off or fly off. So now would be a good time to use my Retaliate talisman, I think, which costs 45, or my multi-attack. I'm going to use multi-attack to show you how it works. So with multi-attack I can fly over here. My wizard attacks that one and then automatically attacks the adjacent one, and they're both dead. If I had Retaliate, which I could really go for right now, and it's, what is that, 16, 27... No, I think I'll have to burn everything if I get that, so that's not going to happen. So I'm going to cast a fake elephant instead and see what happens. Because I don't think these guys, even if the elephant's disbelieved, can kill my Pegasus and my wizard in one turn. Yeah, we'll be leaving the elephant by the looks of it then. Oh, I'm engaged? That's unfortunate. Okay. So I can... Yeah, I can't win this turn, so I should probably back off for now. Yep. Oops. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. Back off to here. I should probably have tried disbelieving this mount first. Yeah, but it wasn't going to happen, was it? And now see what my opponent's got. Oh my goodness, this is the danger of pushing the low chaos balance a long way in the in one direction. So this dragon's going to be a problem because I don't really have enough creatures to deal with it properly. So I'm definitely going to want to get first strike versus the dragon if it'll let me. Yeah, I'm regretting now casting so many lore spells. That, in hindsight, was a mistake. So pro tip, don't do that on this map. So I was just looking to see if I can fly over here somewhere and be safe, but pretty much anywhere I land, the dragon's going to be able to have a go. 1, 2, 3, so I'm going to back off to here. I may as well have the guardian totem to help keep my Pegasus in one piece. I'd be astonished if this dragon's a fake. Oh, it's an interesting place for it to fly to. At least we haven't got another dragon, eh? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I can move down to this area here without the dragon attacking me. Which I'm going to do. We're going to start disbelieving stuff. The dragon's a huge problem, so we're going to disbelieve that. Yeah, I didn't really expect it to be anything other than real. So what I might try and do now that I've got some more mana is I'll cast a real Manticore and back it up with the Pegasus and go on the offensive. Okay, so I have some... And I have to change my plan again, I think. So I can probably do the dragon some harm with my 2 to 3 divine swords. And I think the game's going to hinge on whether or not I can actually kill it. So yeah, I'd say I can. So let's attack with the Pegasus first. The wizard can't quite kill it as is, so what I need to do then is to stack another divine sword. That's going to kill the dragon and the lion. And I'm going to potentially take a hit from the unicorn the next turn. Ooh, or that. Right, fortunately I still have a Manticore. And I can't kill that outright. These are these totems we were talking about. So yeah, I need to cast my Manticore. And mount it, because I don't feel like I can attack the enemy wizard and leave myself open to 2 melee hits and a magic bolt. Yeah, it's real. Okay, now, however, I'm feeling a lot more confident. Because the Manticore can attack once. I can finish it off. Take out both of these using the multi-attack ability. And I can now, because I've killed all this stuff, that gave me a ton of mana, so I can activate Retaliate. So if the enemy wizard attacks me, it's going to automatically be attacked back again. Oh, has someone not moved? Oh, I haven't cast anything. Let's see if I can disbelieve this skeleton. No, but it's not really going to do me any harm, so I don't really care. Okay, so it attacked me, and there I retaliated and all but killed the enemy wizard. There's the blob I was worried about earlier, but it's not a problem because I can just step off my mount and end the game. So I think the thing that you should take away from the way I played the tutorial today is don't allow the low chaos balance to go a long way in one direction unless you can cope with dragons or hydras. I was fairly lucky to win in the end, I think.